We had to come back on, guys. Simone, One Stop Realty Shop, Net You, the After School Challenge. Lisa had some technical difficulties with her Fisher Price phone. I don't know what kind of service she has out there in Florida, but we're just waiting to bring her back on. We're just waiting for her to come on. We're inviting some people in. We're waiting for her to prove herself in. That's what we're doing. Just give ourselves some thumbs up. Like the button, hit the love button, hit the smiley faces. We're trying to have some pillow talk with Lisa Concepcion. Brad David, what's going on, my man? We're in the mix. We're in the mix right now. We got a brewer in here. She come.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh, Facebook tonight. No bueno.
did you pay your internet bill?
Facebook? Oh no, I got like hardcore, but Facebook, no good. You
Oh,
froze before. I didn't hear.
I didn't freeze. You froze. We were still live. We were still live.
Yeah, you
We
were
got.
frozen. Now I'm frozen. And now I'm not frozen. No, this is a shit show. Facebook is, they can't get the live, like the joint live together. They
They
can't
don't
get it
respect
together.
us. Facebook doesn't respect us. They don't respect us.
They don't. They don't. Because they're afraid. They're afraid. Because then people start filming their own shows for
I
free.
mean, this is a dynamic duo right here. You know what I'm saying? We're
I mean,
superheroes for
it's
a reason.
crazy. I'm hopeful that the other, did you delete the old one?
Yeah, I deleted it. I had to. I had to. I was trying to
And
explain to
then
them.
people, wait. Then people are texting me while I'm doing this.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I am 24/7, 24. Like, people think nothing. Like, oh, 8:30 at night? Yeah, let's text her. No problem. She's got
With
nothing
I
else
told
going
them
on.
we're trying to have pillow talk with Lisa Concepcion, but
Yeah, we
you
are. We are in my bedroom. We have my dog's over there. He was in the shop before, but he walked this way. So he's chilling. Behind me,
I
I
think
have my lovely bedding, but over there in the corner, that's the big thing, is my wall, my vision wall. It goes all the way back there.
not
Crazy.
only does not only does magic happen on Facebook Live, but it happens with pillow talk.
Oh my God. I'm like having a hot flash.
Fix your hair. Fix your hair. I know you're
Are
seeing me in a
people,
you're
are
seeing me in
people
a
like,
tank
are
top.
even people coming on? I'm so
We
hot.
have people coming, but you
Hot
see me
flashes.
you see me in a tank top, so you're having some hot flashes. Don't.
No, it's awful. Oh my God, it's awful. Awful.
So let
All
them know.
right.
So your phone keeps freezing, so you're probably in a bad area. Your
I don't know
bedroom's
what's going on.
your bedroom's not the place to talk. Your bedroom's not the
Yeah,
place to
I guess
talk.
not. All right, I'm gonna move then. I mean, I've done these before from my bedroom and they've worked great, but Facebook's being ridiculous and I have no patience for this bullshit whatsoever. Too freaking busy to be dealing with Facebook's freaking technological crap all the time.
So
I'm
tell them who
hoping.
you were again, Lisa, since we had to pause our little thing with some
Yeah,
technical difficulties.
so sorry. I'm Lisa Concepcion. I'm a love life strategist and a coach, and I help success-minded people to handle their love lives so that there isn't so much drama and there's more progress and more love and more prosperity
What up,
and just
Steve? What's
a
up,
better
Dexter?
feeling vibe so that you can have a great love life. Don't you want a great love life? Everybody wants a great love life, right?
You got to have a great love life. And we're also, again, we're your real estate superheroes telling you you're how to market yourself and net you, and telling with Lisa, the reason we're here with Lisa again is because everything coincides together. A lot of people that have relationships buy homes. A lot of people live together. Obviously, when you buy a home, a lot of people join their financials. A lot of people have kids together. So there's a lot of different variables,
Mhm.
but all these coincide together. So we always ask Lisa to come on with us and give her a little insight about a lot of the stuff that goes on. So
Yeah.
we got a couple of subjects we're going to talk about tonight, and Lisa's going to help that again with her psychology degree. Again, we have a psychology degree too, but it's always better to have two brains instead of one. So we got people who are afraid to be themselves and always trying to impress somebody else and just
That's a big
scared to
one.
be themselves.
That's a big
Joe, what's
one.
going on? Elise, what's going on? We're saying hi
What's
to
going
everybody that's
on?
joining.
What's going on tonight, everybody? So, how many people out there like really want to just be themselves in life, in their relationships, and they find that like other people and other people's expectations make them have to like morph into something that they don't want to be, and they have to like overcompensate. So they'll have to like try to be something that they're not.
Well, I think a lot
Stressful.
of what's up, Mina? I think a lot of people actually do it to themselves. Like, like there's a lot of people out there that think that other people expect them to be a certain way and try to impress rather than just be themselves. There's a lot of phony people out there. There's people
Mm.
dressing up as other people. There's people getting lip injections. There's people getting breast implants. There's people getting ass implants. There's guys on steroids all the time. There's people sitting there trying to always be something that they're
Yeah,
not
like
rather than
people
just
are
being
like,
themselves.
I think like now more than ever, don't you feel like people are just so into comparison mode? Like they're
That's
always
what
looking
life
at,
is.
that's all it is. They're just looking at everybody to compare them to, and they're not happy with who they are. They're just always looking for like, oh, what's the next thing? How should I look next? What should I do next? And then they don't feel confident in their own skin. It's sad. So that you have like, exactly what you said is a great example, like women destroying their beautiful faces, doing
And half
way
of the
too much.
people, and they're half of them are already beautiful,
Yeah.
okay, and they're trying to make themselves look even more beautiful. When again, to me,
No.
and I don't know about you, Lisa, but again, natural beauty. If you're a beautiful person, okay, whether you're beautiful on the inside or you're beautiful on the outside, there's still beauty, and people don't realize that. Again, people are not judging you all the time by the way you look, and it's not about the coolest fad. It's about the fact that what you have to bring to the table and what you offer somebody else.
Yeah, yeah, there's got to be more going on. Because, like, all this goes away. But, like, your mind can always be there and always can, and a heart can always contribute, right? You always be like a good person with good values, purpose, clarity of vision of what you want for your life. Like, those are enduring qualities. And
And
so,
how do
like,
you
a
think
lot of
that?
times people are like dating and they're in relationships for like the external,
Curtis, what's going on?
but they're
Sorry,
not
just saying
deeper.
hi to
They're not
people.
going deeper. And then they're and
And
then
how
they're
do you
too
think
worried
that
about like what they look like, but they don't. I don't know. Like people need like a soul makeover. They're too busy about out here.
Steve
They
Douglas, we
they,
love you too, bro. I'm sorry.
they need to like make over the soul, I think.
But how do you think that again? Like you understand what I'm saying? When somebody buys a house, when somebody invests their time in somebody else, when somebody joins their bank account, when somebody joins their life with each other, you hear this all the time with people. How do you think that affects their lives together when they're trying to be the coolest and trying to be the hippest instead of being themselves in a relationship? You always
Yeah.
wind up not being in a real relationship with people because you're so busy trying to be somebody else rather than yourself. How
Right.
do you think that affects it?
Yeah. I mean, look, the whole thing can fall apart if you're not real. If it's a fake thing, and you're just trying to be something you're not, cat's going to come out of the bag. You can only sustain that for so long. So when you
And what
have two
happens is,
people who really are cool with themselves first, and then they get together with somebody else who's cool with themselves, and then they come together and they make a plan and they decide, all right, we created this thing individually. Now we come together. What do we want together as a team? And then you just lock into that vision so that
and
you're
what's the
not,
key word in that sentence? What's the key word you just said in that sentence?
you got to lock it in. You got to be like pit bull on like, oh God.
And a
Like you're not
team, and a
letting
team.
go. That both of you are so committed to this vision that you have of whatever, if it's home ownership, multiple properties, whatever your vision is, right? Maybe it's a money goal. Maybe it's the freedom that the money gives you. It's never really the money, it's the lifestyle and the freedom that the money gives you. But you're so attached to this vision as a team that you think you're going to cheat on each other. If you're really purposed and you're really together looking at a vision, you're too busy. You're too busy making the vision happen. You don't have time for, who's texting who on Facebook, who found whose boyfriend, girlfriend, bullshit crap. It's the vision is what matters so much. And then you start to say, is this behavior helping the vision or hurting the vision? Am I building my empire or am I destroying it? Any minute,
And
any decision could be the destruction of an empire or the upliftment and build of an empire. So when you're
Rich
looking at
Krause, there we
real
go.
when you're
Said
looking at real estate and you're looking at like building a life, a big progression, you have to be committed, fully committed. So when
and
people start merging money and they start thinking of, oh, are you merging money because, you want everybody to see you as this powerful couple, or are you doing it because you both believe in the vision? It's not about what everybody else thinks of you. That'll come anyway. Just be good people and commit to what it is you want to do and get around the right people who could help you bring it to reality.
and
So that you're not.
I keep hearing you use key words like team, commitment. And again, from being an ex-football player, that's all they teach to you is team, commitment. You're only as strong as the other person. And again,
Totally.
most people think that they can do everything themselves. Most people are selfish and forget about what the other people are around them. And again, that's when you fail in business. That's when you fail in life. That's when you fail in your relationships because you're so selfish. You're only worried about you. You're only worried about the perception of everybody else of
Yeah.
you around you rather than committing to the person that you're in a business transaction or as we call them relationships. Okay. Because every
Yeah.
relationship that you're in, every business transaction that you're in, everybody is, it's very simple. If you do what you're supposed to do in business, if you do what you're supposed to do in your relationship, again, it's easy peasy. If you're sitting there doing something different in the relationship, different in the transaction than what you signed up for, and you're not both focused together on the same goals as you said,
Right.
you don't have a plan together, that's when everything falls apart. Rich Krause, what's going on, man? You actually wind up hurting yourself and your team and your foundation. And we all know about houses, your foundation's the biggest part, and that's the strongest part of your house. That's the
Everything.
strongest part of your relationship too, or your business transaction. I'm
Totally.
just
So when you have people who are considerate and basically asking, what can I do to support you as we go for this thing that we're both going for? That's like the best way to support one another. When people are like, "Oh, I want to be supported." I find that a lot of people, women especially, they have this idea of, "I want to be taken care of." You ever hear that? That's like a big thing. I want to be
here
taken
all
care
the
of. I want
time.
a man to take care of me. What does that mean exactly? Does that mean like he handles all the heavy shit and you just show up looking pretty? Like, is that it? Like, you go get your nails done and
You
your
tell
hair
us what that
done, and
means
then
because
you
I don't.
roll up and like, the house is handled and everything you pay for nothing. Like, I don't get what that is.
You tell me because you're a woman. I mean, I honestly feel in today's world, again, social
Entitlement.
media makes people it's easy access. Again, men are pigs, women are just as big as pigs. So you're sitting there nowadays, and it's such easy access to have somebody message you that you're good looking. It's such easy
Yeah.
access to have somebody to cheat on you. Back in the day, people lived far apart from each other. The communication
And it
wasn't
was
there.
scandal. It was such scandal. It was like if you
Exactly.
cheated and it got out in the neighborhood, like everyone would gossip about you and whatever. Now it's like
It's
it's
acceptable.
a,
It's
it's
acceptable.
acceptable. It's a given. It's like, oh, it's not about who cheated or whatever. It's when it happened. It's like,
Well, wait.
oh, I
I, Lisa, I love the best. I ain't put a ring on her finger. So until I put a ring on her finger, we ain't together. Well, why are you in a relationship in the first place?
exactly just
People are
date.
too afraid to just be themselves and say, I don't want a relationship. I want sex. I want money.
Just just
This is
be
what I'm looking
honest.
for.
Everybody's trying to dupe each other. Here's what you got, right? In the dating world, you have women being like, I don't want anything serious. It's okay. I don't want anything serious. And they're bullshitting. And then you got guys who are like, she said she doesn't want anything serious. So I'm just going to chill out. I'm just going to see if I can pull off this friends with benefits thing. And, you know, and then this girl wastes 4 years of her life trying to get a guy to marry her. Stupid.
But you hear,
Stupid because they don't know what
my
to
man,
say. They don't know how to say it. They don't know how to be like, listen, here's where I'm at in my life. This is what I'm looking for. And so are you in or no? Because I'm totally gonna have this thing happen, whether you're with me in it or not.
but my man Chris Rock said it the best. You're married and bored or single and lonely. How many times have you heard people say that are married, oh, my wife, she's not giving me what I want, and I don't even like I can't even believe again, I know people aren't swinging from the chandeliers from their whole lives, you know what I mean? But I can't believe how many stories I hear every single day of men saying my wife doesn't give me sex or a woman saying my husband, what guy do you know turns down sex? I have no idea. You know what I mean? So either you're not getting sex at home, and if you ain't getting sex at home, you're going somewhere else for sex, and it's a proven fact.
Yeah, but the reason is there's like a bigger fundamental thing that's missing. So like you can't look, it everybody wants the sex, right? The sex is like the cake is cooked, it's done. But you need the eggs, you need the mix, you need the
And you got to
ingredients
stir
to
the
get
pot. You got
you
to stir
gotta
the pot.
stir that pot.
Put it
Ah.
all together.
You
Put it
gotta
all together.
like, get the electric mixer going. Yeah. But you know the process.
You're in it.
So I look, if I was gonna come away tonight with tips, because I gotta like jump on a session with a client, so I want to leave the people with tips.
Tip them.
Be yourself. If you do not like yourself, you are bringing not somebody that you like to someone else. And you're thinking that they're going to fill you up, that they're going to validate you, that they're going to tell you how beautiful you are. That's not what they're here for. People are too busy worrying about their own shit to tell other people how beautiful and great they are every day. You got to handle yourself. Once you do that, now you have like a life plan, a plan for your life. You got to have a vision for your life, your own life, regardless of who's in it with you or not. Then you bring that person, that whole person to another person, and you say, all right, cool, let's roll. This is what I want to create. What do you want to create? Oh, that's badass. Cool. How do we join forces and create something banging,
And you got to
solid?
commit to it. And you have to commit to
And
it.
you
Once you
commit.
form a,
And you commit hardcore. And then comes the work. Because everybody says, oh, I'm committed. No, you're not. Committed is every Sunday night or every Thursday night, you pick one night a week and you get your notebook out and you say, here's the goal. What 10 things do we need to do this week to meet this part of this goal? Let's
Facebook
say you're
friend,
buying,
write that down. Write
you
that
write
down.
that shit down and you make a plan. Otherwise, look, if you have a goal without a deadline, that shit's just a dream. It's not going to
Exactly.
happen, right? But if
Exactly.
you sit there and you say, every week, we're going to pick one day a week, we're going to look at all the things that we need to do for this goal. Let's say it's owning property. Think of it, work, reverse engineer it. What do we have to do to make this happen? We have to find somebody trustworthy and reliable to work with. Who's handling that? Cool.
Which is super
Somebody else
hard to
has to
find.
handle researching the different neighborhoods, looking at how we want to live, looking at the money part, like all these different components. And when you write it down and then divide it up as a team, you're so in it and you're so connected in it that it bonds you closer. And you really start to feel like, wow, like he's good at this, she's good at that. Like you play to your strengths and you elevate the other person and you believe in the other person. But this thing about, you know, sitting in front of the TV, watching bullshit, ridiculous reality TV bullshit, hours and hours go by. So you work, you come home, you eat, you do dishes. Now it's 8:30 and you're so wiped out that you don't even want to say 2 words to each other. And then you notice why the sex is off.
Yep.
Because you don't have a purpose. You don't have the goals. The goals are the thing that's the glue. Big goals, glue for the couples. All
And
the
you have
time.
you have to commit to those goals. You have to educate yourself on those goals. Whether it's buying a
Totally.
house, whether it's being in a relationship, it's all work. And again, that's what Lisa preaches out to everybody. If
Yeah.
you're not willing to put the time in, if you're not willing to educate yourself, and we tell you this, the same thing about real estate, the same thing about
Yeah.
networking. It's not one time that you do something. You don't bring a girl flowers one time. You don't read one article or watch
Consistency.
one TV show about buying and flipping houses and think you're a professional at it. Everything keeps evolving, everything aligns with itself, and you have to
Yeah.
keep learning and you have to keep doing and you have to keep working towards it. A relationship or
Consistency.
business transaction is a job, is a job. And that's why
Yeah.
Lisa has a job. That's why we have a job. And that's what
Yes.
you need to
That's
learn
what
as
we help people
individuals.
do. We help people, you know, you're helping people with their housing and their real estate ventures. I'm helping people with their love lives. I'm helping people communicate effectively so that they can accomplish the bigger dreams. Like if you're not communicating right, you have nothing. You can't go for anything big because you're going to constantly be bickering it at each other's throats. But when you know how to communicate with one another effectively and with love and kindness, the sex gets good, you're on the same page, you're chilling out, you don't even care to have the TV on because you're so into the goal, you're so into the game that you're just like, oh, this is so much more exciting. Like you're listening to a podcast together about house flipping or whatever you want to do, whatever your vision is. You're finding information. Babe, let's read this article. Look at this thing. Look at that thing. You're always hungry for the next move. You're always looking at what the next move is.
And you
And
have
you
to
know,
be
there are
able
a
to
lot of people
determine.
out there who are just lazy and complacent and they live lazy within themselves and then they take the lazy into the marriage. I did that. I worked a grind. I had a grind of a life. I was in Bergen County, New Jersey, at a house in Bogota, and I worked in New York City. I was exhausted by the time I came home from that commute. I worked in public relations and marketing. Wasn't really fulfilling, made 6 figures, cushy cush. Husband did well too, but we didn't have a game plan. We didn't have the communication to sit down and say, listen, we could afford this whole house on only my salary. So let's bank yours. Let's take your 170 grand, bank it, live on my 120. Not even live nice on 100, whatever, another 20 to the thing.
Can I borrow some money?
And then in 5 years, you take a chunk, you buy something with it. You let that work.
And you
You
move
take
on.
another chunk, you buy something else with it. Could have been multimillionaires by now, but what happened? Didn't have the right communication, did not know how to get on the same page. Everybody was looking to the other person to make them happy, not their responsibility, your responsibility. Make yourself happy. Fill
And
yourself up.
whether it's stocks, whether it's relationships, whether it's business
Yeah.
transactions, people need to know when your investment doesn't work, you can get out of your investment and
Yeah.
move on to the next one before you go bankrupt or before you wind up in a bad relationship.
Yeah.
You
And you
are
know,
able to move on. You are
and
able
the
to
thing is,
cut ties and go.
knowing and recognizing that something is not right and then finding the answers, the help, the people who know you, me, the solutions, they're out there. And I look at people, oh, we tried
Patience.
counseling. Counseling isn't going to do shit for you, bro. You have to get in there, like boot camp level, learn how to communicate. I went through marriage counseling and we sat there and talked about shit that happened when we were little, but they never gave us the dots, to connect the dots. Okay, this happened when you were 6. This is why you're here now. Here's how to handle it. None of that happened. That's why I created a business that allows couples to nip that shit in the bud. Nip it in the bud. You know, people want to come and find me. Right now, my site is undergoing a makeover, but you can still find me. You can find me on all the social platforms. You go to lovequestcoaching.com, lovequestcoaching.com. And I mean, I help people, single people who are dating, trying to find that person who can hang, I'm talking some, but like if there are guys watching this, biggest thing I have with a lot of guys that they say, I wish I can find a woman who appreciates the hustle. I wish I could find a woman who understands that maybe I'll see her once a week and then on the weekends, but the time in between is about the hustle. It's about building something. And a lot of these chicks are needy and they want this ridiculous, and why don't you call me? And you didn't call me. Why didn't you call me? You said you were going to call me. I didn't call. Chicky P, he did not call you because he's dealing with deals. He's trying to like build his empire. And either you can get on that page, like get on that page, let him work. Instead say, listen, again, the communication, ready? It's tell me about your week. What do you have coming up this week? Oh, Monday night I have this. Tuesday night I have this. Wednesday I don't think I have anything. Thursday I'm crazy all day Thursday. Friday, then you say, all right, how would you like it if I cooked for you Tuesday night? Good? You're going to be kind of good. You love it? Nice? Cool. All right. So Tuesday night, we hang out. I cook for you. We watch a movie. We chill out low key at home. Wonderful. Then, bye-bye. Off you go. Off I go. I'm busy. I have business. I have things. Check in, little texty, emoji, kissy, nice. Night, baby, help your day. Hope your day's going good. Slay it at that meeting. Did you have it yet? Oh, great. Let me know how it goes. And then you're on to your thing. Hey, baby girl, did you do your thing? Oh, I'm wishing you good things for that. You're going to kick ass. All right, cool. You're rooting each other on, but you're not like this. Like, you're not like glue. You're not Siamese. Like, give it some space so you can create, so that you can have that distance between where you can handle your shit, and then you come back together, and then it's like.
Take me and you for example. Lisa and I decided to do this every single Monday. We're going to come to you with new topics with your love coach Hitch right here, Lisa Concepcion. Your real estate.
Yeah, then we can take questions from people. That would be cool, right?
And actually, DM Lisa for anything that you're looking for. She'll definitely help you out with everything. We'll help you out with any of your real estate needs, your marketing, networking. And don't forget about the after school challenge. Lisa's got to go and take on a client right now. But we're going to be doing this every single Monday. We don't know. We're trying to do it between 7:30 and 8:30. But again, we have schedules where we have jobs too. But take it from Lisa and I.
We're going to help the people.
We're not calling each other. We're not on top of each other every single day. But again, when you put us together, it's magic. If you pay attention, you might actually learn something. Remember,
amazing.
Guys, all it takes is one stop. Call Hitch, your love coach, Lisa Concepcion. Don't forget the hashtag NetU. You can find Lisa on her website.
NetU.
All of her stuff.
Yeah, LoveQuest Coaching, lovequestcoaching.com. And actually, you know what? I'll share a link to morning radio station that I'm on every morning down here in South Florida, and you can listen to it remotely. And it's called 1210 The Man. And I'm on it from 9 to 12. And it's a lot of really cool, insightful information for men. Everything from entertainment to pop culture to relationships to money, all kinds of good nuggets and information to like empower men.
We challenge you to pay attention. If you're going to listen to Lisa's radio show, pay attention because you might actually learn something. Don't think you're a know-it-all like everybody else out there. Pay attention.
I know nothing. I'm always learning.
Be willing to absorb the information. And again, you might actually learn something and you might actually better yourself instead of making the same mistakes over and over again. This is coming from a male and a female. Remember that, guys. Lisa, let him know. Give him your little adieu so you can go take on your last client. And let him know what goes on for next week.
All right, cool. Bye, guys. Thank you so much again, and love and light to everybody. Bye.
All right. See you later.
Peace.
Peace. Guys, all it takes is one stop. We're bringing you everything, bringing realty to reality, reconstructing real estate, showing you guys what it takes. We're not giving you prices and then dropping them down. We're not doing stupid events here, guys. We're trying to educate you guys for free. We're trying to get rid of the phonies out there. We're trying to get rid of the pretenders out there. Don't be a Samson. Don't be a Gould. Don't be a Gorga. Don't be a Moriello. Don't be a Page. Don't be a Rizzo. Don't be a Ram. Don't be a Gould. Don't be a Rourke. Guys, be yourself. That's what it's all about. And on top of it, don't forget, if you pay attention, you're going to learn something. If you choose not to pay attention, that's your fault and it's on you. This is what we're here to do. We're here to show you how to net you. We're here to show you guys how to do what's right. And we're here to show you guys how to actually communicate with each other, because communication's lost in this world, guys. There's a lot of selfish people out there. There's a lot of people trying to take advantage of each other. But again, that's what we're here to do. We're your real estate superheroes for a reason. There's no games, just sales. And remember, guys, all it takes is one stop. Get it in your head, because nobody else is going to tell you what we're going to do.